Hello, dear Sagittarius. I will tell you today's horoscope for November 8th, 2024. A message of love, hope, and fortune awaits you. I know that heaven's blessings come for you. And the message for you on this day is the following. Hello, dear Sagittarius. I'll tell you today's horoscope. You will move away from the interests you shared with your partner due to the action of a retrograde planet. These natives will try to get through these bad times by concentrating on other matters. Sagittarius, subscribe and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any Sagittarius horoscope video. You will have strokes of luck that can lead you to achieve your goals, but you must exercise patience and act at the right time so that opportunities don't escape you. This weekend you may be offered a very tempting plan. Organization will be your best weapon to deal with the work you have. Your persevering attitude will attract the recognition of those who work with you. You won't have the time or desire to move your money, it's better to wait. In love, if you know what you want and direct all your efforts to get it, you will do it. If you avoid that partner, you won't have any problems. Go about your business. You will be very good at dealing with new people you meet. Try to go out more, because you are isolating yourself a little and it does not suit you at all. You could visit or receive a visit from someone in the family that you have not seen for a while. Try to disconnect a little from everything, isolate yourself, and relax listening to music. Your health would benefit from going out and having a good time with friends. Not everything is an obligation. You are in an enviable state of mind and body. So do not fail to take advantage of it. The influence of the moon brings with it pleasant surprises in your intimate life. Your inner world is filled with experiences with the reunion of a person who meant a lot to you in the past and who resurfaces today, whether it be in a chance encounter, a memory, or a conversation that puts you in their path. Do not let this opportunity pass you by. Greater depth is required of you when it comes to evaluating what you are doing with your life and how to carry out your financial plans in a more precise way. Sagittarius, you may feel a great need to be alone. You need space to be alone with yourself and create your own idea about life. This is not bad. You do not have to be interacting with someone all the time. It is important that in your time alone you draw your own conclusions about your life. In the early hours of today, you are likely to receive some important news about a loved one or a family member. Try to remain calm and think carefully about what you are going to do. It is never good to be impulsive in love. During these days, and as the beginning of your birthday cycle approaches, you move within an important cycle to end a relationship that does not suit you. But do not rush into making a hasty decision. Before moving forward, today ask yourself if you did not leave any pending issues in the past that could cause harm in your present. If so, then cut them off forever so that your love life is not affected by this type of situation. In terms of love, very good things are coming for you. And if you have a partner, you should be very close to them these days to prevent them from feeling alone. In terms of health, your muscles and your body in general are toned as a result of the current positive transit and its direct action on your body. This is a day that marks the beginning of a recovery cycle, but keep an eye on your eyes because you are prone to mild infections. At work. Today is a lunar eclipse day. Do not undertake new businesses, dear friends. Your sense of responsibility can cause friction at work if you do not balance these tendencies with a touch of affability. Apply your good humor and proverbial tact, and you will see how even embarrassing encounters with conflictive colleagues turn out well. If what you are looking for is a job, for natives under your sign today is a favorable day to find one. On the other hand, if you are already working, it is important that you put in a little more effort and you are likely to get that promotion you have requested some time ago or a great recognition for your work. Money and fortune. You will receive money through different means, from an account that is paid to you to a winning ticket or a distant inheritance. Everything is possible in this astral cycle, where your intuition is refined and your economic sense is sharpened and alert. A special lucky number for you on this wonderful day is 71. Try to use it in everything you can and take advantage of it because it will be with you today. Your lucky color is violet. Try to wear some clothing of this color or an accessory that contains it. This will bring luck to your day and will also make you look spectacular. Just as if throughout the day you have to choose between this or another color, do not hesitate to choose the one that contains your lucky color. Today's astral rhythm. Sexual energy level, intense. Cosmic dynamics that you should take advantage of, your capacity for self-confidence and your self-assurance. Dangerous tendency, improvisation and leaving everything to chance. What you should avoid, ignoring constructive criticism. Relationship prediction. Today things will go very well if your partner is a fire sign like Leo or Sagittarius. The most tense relationship, you tend to have arguments or misunderstandings with your partner or a friend of the Cancer or Virgo sign. Your current compatibility, you are in a harmonious tone with the other elements of fire and air, particularly Aries and Aquarius. If you are single, as the beginning of your birthday cycle approaches in a few days, you will find yourself in the middle of a new social situation that will be very fun and exciting. Today's universal number for all signs is 7, the result of adding this day with the month and the year in numerology. The results are reduced to single digits. Below, your most auspicious hours in matters of love, money and business are given according to Eastern European Standard Time and you must adapt them to your national time, 10 a.m., 12:20 a.m., 2:15 p.m., and 9:50 p.m. Your lucky numbers in chance are 13, 27, 37, and 40. Sagittarians are people with positive traits such as joy, joviality. They are optimistic, adventurous, studious, very independent, and need movement. They love freedom, are idealistic, understanding, fair, and very adaptable. They love sports and the outdoors. If you want to make changes in your life, you should start with simpler parts. It is not good to make radical changes too abruptly. If someone has been with you supporting you in something very important, invite that person to dinner. Sagittarius, subscribe and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any horoscope videos. Sagittarius, you will be living a new stage. This is an extremely interesting period for you, Sagittarius, since it is the month in which the beginning of your birthday cycle will occur. Therefore, from the first days of November in the love aspect you are very well sponsored by the retrograde action of your ruler Jupiter. But since Neptune, the planet of love, is still retrograde, some misunderstandings could occur that you should correct and rectify immediately using your word with a lot of social tact so as not to hurt the one you love with a harsh word or a misguided phrase. Energy and optimism are key traits in Sagittarius. Find outdoor adventures and activities that keep you fit, however, avoid excessive expenditure of energy on impulsive activities. Moderation is important to maintain good health. Sagittarius seeks freedom and independence in relationships. Make sure to share your dreams and goals with your partner and seek harmony in the coexistence of individuality. Open communication and mutual understanding are essential. Curiosity and creativity are prominent traits of Sagittarius. Keep an eye on emerging financial opportunities and be flexible in your financial approaches. Make sure to maintain a balance between your dreams and financial stability. My dear friends, if you like our predictions, help us become even better by becoming a channel sponsor. All you have to do is click the thank you button, and with your help, we will continue to grow. Merchants make money by buying goods that they can then sell at a higher price. Advertisers make money by helping merchants present their products as something we need to buy. All we have to do is keep buying and everything keeps running like clockwork. But if world trade is based on this principle, our relational transactions have an even stranger foundation. Make sure that in your emotional life you are not being asked to pay too high a price for what is being offered to you. The waning moon gives you the opportunity to renegotiate your astral climate. Your sense of humor will choose your relationships for itself. Be careful not to appear colder than you are. You need to move, but avoid sudden movements, especially those related to electrical appliances. Your mood and your environment will seem calmer than usual. Study carefully what they can offer you in love. A conversation you had last month comes back again. It is time to get straight to the point with your partner to resolve it once and for all. Life will put you in front of a selection situation in which you will have to demonstrate your good judgment, but do not let logic alone decide a sentimental issue. Put the desires of your heart in their proper place. Don't believe that money changes people. Someone who becomes selfish and arrogant after becoming wealthy means that he has always been that way, but has not revealed his true nature. Your desire for independence and to act freely makes you rebel against authority. Measure your words before speaking. At work, you will have a broader perspective to evaluate your professional position in relation to your private life. Don't make unilateral decisions, because your work depends on the collective and the action of the team. If you assume a position of self-sufficiency without listening to criticism or divergent opinions, you could make mistakes and find yourself in trouble at work. Remember that the stress you are going through can affect your nervous system, weakening your defenses and leaving you exposed to airborne infections. Take all necessary preventive measures, especially in public spaces. Your perception of hygiene issues and general health will be the elements that will help you overcome naturally, without having to resort to drugs of dubious chemistry, all those small ailments of this day. Your mind is full of ideas and projects to achieve the financial stability you long for. It's time to put them into practice. Trust yourself and put your plans into action. Only then will you see your fortune grow. You may be a little restless with inner fears related to money that never comes in and is pending a legal ruling. Fortunately, the planetary wave that surrounds you is favorable and happy solutions will soon be available. Your horoscope tells us, Sagittarius, that imagining idyllic futures will only raise your expectations to levels that will be impossible to achieve. Objectively analyze the true scope of your projects and make them a reality. Lunar phase, the moon is in Virgo, in the position of 22 degrees and 50 minutes at noon, sensitivity dominated by reason, modesty, prudence, an atmosphere of disposition, nervousness, chatter. First decan, November 23rd to December 2nd, you will be honest, spontaneous, and fiery, and you will think that everyone is like you. You will find that some prefer prudence, foresight, and thrift. You may be reprimanded or endure kind but dull advice. Make a decision related to real estate today, as you will not have an overview and minor inconveniences may creep into even the most elaborate plans. Instead, focus on stabilizing your social or professional situation. Third decan, December 13th to December 21st, you will sometimes be clumsy in expressing your enthusiasm. Modesty and moderation will be valued today. Don't spoil a study environment almost like in school because of a sudden impulse that will not be well received. Characteristics of Sagittarius. Sign, Sagittarius. Element, fire. Period of influence, the constellation of Sagittarius exerts its influence this year. From November 22nd to December 21st. Sagittarius gives those born under this sign a generous heart, with a naturally resourceful nature and also with strict honesty. These attributes lead them to perform admirable acts, in which they do not seek or even think about being rewarded or in a gratification or the expected gratitude. Sagittarius, you have a big heart that fills you with compassion for others. You are quick to anger and also to return to calm and forgive. Generally restless, you love adventure and your characteristic optimism sometimes leads you to take risks that can bring you problems. Lover of danger, you like sports and speed. Ruled by Jupiter, you always have great aspirations and see life as an experience full of great spiritual meaning. The archer wants to broaden his horizons and live according to his own philosophy of life. So trips to other cultures, reading, and everything that helps your expansion will be present in your life. Your convictions are strong and, Thanks to your enthusiasm, you draw others towards them. On the other hand, you have a tendency to leave things half done because one part of you wants to reach the top and the other part wants to live the adventure of the moment. You often make the mistake of wasting time, energy, and money promising more than you can deliver because your optimism leads you to overestimate your capabilities. This is largely because Sagittarius looks at things in a more general way, and the details that go unnoticed are what surprise them. Sagittarius, you don't know how to lie, which is appreciated, but it can also lead to a special lack of tact that others know you for. If you don't like someone's clothes, you will simply tell them so, although you won't do it with bad intentions. And if you realize that you have offended, you will try to remedy it immediately. Sagittarians have an easy time making friends and enjoy an intelligent sense of humor, as well as being great conversationalists. It will be difficult for them to put down roots, as they value their independence very much. Their great optimism makes them think that when faced with problems they can find someone better. If they decide, you will be dealing with a playful person with a lot of humor, who will fill your days with laughter and your bed with the most diverse adventures. Their passion for wisdom drives them towards professions such as teaching, journalism, law, religion, communications, and all those that allow them to travel and interact internationally. In addition, Sagittarians are very good salespeople. Sagittarians are optimistic and think that the universe will provide, so they do not plan much. Stay focused on what you really need and on your current priorities. Reflect. When was the last time you felt totally focused on your obligations and goals? Sagittarius, you are building up your courage to face a challenge that, until now, has only brought you disappointment and defeat. You have fought and learned, and now is the time to face what you once feared, because now you know that you can overcome it. It may be a health issue, a situation in personal relationships, or any other aspect of your life that has brought you difficulties. If you are going through a complicated situation, such as an illness, seek the support of someone close to you. Company and emotional support are key in this moment of overcoming, in the same way that someone is accompanied by a friend when crossing a river without a bridge. Move forward little by little, slowly, with patience and confidence. In the area of love, you could be tempted to rush things. Sagittarius, you are a passionate person and, in matters of the heart, you are often overcome by anxiety, since you want everything to turn out as quickly as possible. However, today patience will be your best ally. Difficult and sad moments can appear suddenly, but it is important that you do not let them get the better of you. If you find yourself in a complex emotional situation, be prepared to lift your spirits and resort to strategies that you know work for you. Your circle of friends will also play an essential role on this day. They will be there to support you in difficult times, so do not reject their help or isolate yourself, something that you might tend to do when things do not go as you expect. Accepting support from those around you is a sign of strength and humility. It is possible that an important person in your life is going through a difficult time. This is the time to be there for them, to offer your unconditional support. Do not leave them alone or deny them your help. Your presence and empathy can be of great help to help them overcome this obstacle. You cannot build a healthy relationship in an environment where there are impositions or where one of the parties cannot express themselves freely. If you are in a relationship or interested in someone, remember that love is not about controlling or deciding for the other person. True love is about giving space and allowing freedom of choice. Today, you may be faced with a turn of events that will make you reflect on some decisions you have made regarding your partner. You will realize that, at certain times, you may have limited their space to choose freely, which may have generated tensions. It is time to correct this, to build a love that is reciprocal and where both can express themselves genuinely. The problems in the relationship that you have been solving have taught you a lot. It is time to recognize your capacity to love and value the opportunity to love again. This is a day to open your heart and take a step towards a stronger and more authentic relationship. Not all the learning is in your current job. Past experience has left you valuable lessons, but it is important that you focus on the present. Stop longing for those times when you earned more or had a different position. Accept your current situation, because only then can you improve it. If you feel like you're wearing a straitjacket at work, it's because something is preventing you from flowing freely and creatively. You are a person with an innovative mind, a born creator, but your superiors may not understand this and prefer to exercise rigid discipline over you. This may be limiting your potential. It's time to show them that creativity and innovation are also ways to meet objectives, and that your ideas can bring unique value to the team. You lead a lifestyle that generally makes you feel good, and you enjoy indulging in certain treats, especially in food. And this was the horoscope of the day for you. Consider subscribing if you liked it. I hope this reading has helped and brightened your day. Blessings.